Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of.
There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Del Piero. Otto tries to pass it through. Up towards the front line. Fletcher gets over and intercepts. Messi. This is a promising build-up. Ferdinand cuts it out. It's a really well-measured ball. Rooney. Nicely weighted ball. Ball in towards the middle. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first.
Oh, he left.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal. a winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
That's the throw. Traumeri, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Del Piero going forward. Now it's Rooney. He's in, must be!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
A nice sequence of passes this, and it's Rooney. Looking for the far post. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rooney conjures time and space where few can. Roberto Carlos. Oh, easy pickings there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rooney, and he's in on goal. Tries one from range. Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
Rooney. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Van Basten. Takes the shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Messi. And it's Belletti. No, that's been intercepted. Del Piero. Donadoni in acres of space out wide. A corner it is then. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, great leap! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to it.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, cracking ball. That is a crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
There will be 1 minute
Messi,
added time.
that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the counter is on. Oh, that's clever. Well read, nice interception. And that brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Just a quick announcement, we would like to inform
So very
you
little
that
to report.
CCTV is
Nothing
now in
indeed in
operation
terms
for
of
your
goals scored.
safety.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Borussia Dortmund are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Traumeri. Rafael Leao. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rafael Leao is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right.
He's having a shot!
Wow! So
Now
cute.
that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Roberto Carlos. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He'll try. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Del Piero. Darren Fletcher. Rafael Leao. And here's Messi. Oh, that's nice. Tries to play it through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rafael Leao. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 20, Vinicius Junior.
So we have movement on both benches.
Coming on to replace him is number 15, Yamal.
Substitution in progress.
And he welcomes it in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That's a fair try, but just off target. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Pato is flagged offside.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Rafael Leao.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
That's put paid to the danger. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Tchouaméni. That's really well manoeuvred. That's beautifully weighted. Now, what about a counter-attack? Messi.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Tchouaméni. That's Gerrard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Borussia Dortmund against
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow. Beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. So off we go then.
Well, there's no doubt, Peter, that Alessandro Del Piero will be key here. But I'm curious as to what role he's exactly been given.
Well, what would you do, Jim, if you were the manager?
I'd give him a free role behind the attack. His flair, his technique make him the perfect player for that position. And he always seems to benefit from playing off that central striker.
Quality ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tony. And it's Ferdinand. And it's Fletcher. And here's Rooney. To Luis Suarez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now to play for a goal kick. Otto is looking to influence the game from out wide. Donatoni. Deftly away. And they've got a throw. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Otto. There will be a throw-in. Ferdinand. And Del Piero!
Oh, Piero!
Wonderful from Del Piero! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, what a ball!
Adriano really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Borussia Dortmund can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Schlotterbeck, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tries to play it through. And that was asking for too much. Angola with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Can he finish?
Thank you.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Angola have their second corner now. Thuram clears it away. He's had a shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And it's Otto. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Borussia Dortmund just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Borussia Dortmund are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Borussia Dortmund leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Rodri. Ups for safety. Darren Fletcher can see things others simply cannot. Well, played right into his path. Luis Suarez. Del Piero. Goes for the shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
52.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Del Piero. Angola are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that...
Luis Suarez! In he goes again! And that's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 4.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Del Piero.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Roberto Carlos. Number 9. Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 19. David Villa. Number 18.
Oh, good line!
Substitution
Firm
in
header
progress.
just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Suarez going after that. Now it's Raul. Otto. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through.
That's good play from him.
Shapes. It's bounced back off the post.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Berbatov. Raul. Cristiano Ronaldo takes a shot.
Good goal.
Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And again they hit the front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Hey.
Borussia Dortmund with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone
Also,
expects
can't
to put the
pass
ball in
without
the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And this is Ronaldo. Threads one in. And the shot!
Yeah.
David Villa! Brilliant! A finish of true class! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant
There will be
every
5
bit of
minutes
this.
added time.
And now he has 2. So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Tries to pass it through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is as much as we have time for. Borussia
what I mean.
Dortmund are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts.
Let me bring
A
one.
job done in a
And we
highly
come to you
professional
now with
manner.
a quick request for
David
support.
Villa
Champions
picking
League.
up the man of the match.
Go and bring water. We finish this one. We finish that. Keep it. Give me. Let me drink that one instead. So because if you put this.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Borussia Dortmund against Sporting.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. So off we go then.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that in any game at any time. He is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10.
There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, that one's going nowhere. Well, he can only improve on that one next time. Del Piero. And he cuts out the supply. Back they go.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Shot, and he shoots!
Good goal, Joe.
Oh, that's fabulous!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Sporting finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Mateus. He's in a great position here. Gerrard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Adriano, never out of the action for very long. And they're back on the ball again. Rooney. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Adriano. Oh, what has happened here? He's having a pop! Del Piero with... Oh, good line! Oh, good finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Can he get it through? Ronaldo receives it in a wide position. That pass isn't the best. That's been cut out, well played. Played into space. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Borussia Dortmund have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And it's Otto. He is goes for a shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top drawer. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it. Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ambitious ball here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
And we'd like to
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Borussia Dortmund are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Substitution in progress.
And we get things going again. Probing pass. Bonatoni. And Del Piero. Otto. No joy this time. Kimmich. Mateus. And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through. Good read.
Yeah.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Corner number 2 then. Looks across and plays it in. Del Piero tries to clear. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Donadoni, takes a shot! And it's there! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund after 56 minutes is number 14, Donadoni. Donadoni. Donadoni.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
The one and only Marco van Basten.
A scorer of outrageous goals.
Have you played against him, Jim?
No, maybe just as well.
Olise picks it up out wide.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Olise has a look and plays it forward. And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Pato. Van Basten! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's managed to get rid. He's in a great position here. Now, can he finish? Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Borussia Dortmund have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, what has happened here? Looking for options for movement. Out of play for a goal kick. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivers with whip. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Adriano, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And a chance! Goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
He's having a hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Van Basten. Now it's Raul. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, good ball. Chance! And yes, it's there! A goal at a really telling moment. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Chelsea are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to...
And Del Piero! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Pato. Could move up a gear here. Thuram. And the referee has signalled for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Borussia Dortmund are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. And so the action is resumed. Otto. Hangs one. Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, they're first. Header comes in! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rafael Varane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this is Raul. Ferdinand makes the interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That ball looks a good one.
Chelsea really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, well measured. And he is deftly away. Adriano! Adriano! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Substitutions taking place.
Borussia Dortmund choosing to make the first change. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Vitinha, just a quarter of an hour to play. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Ferdinand gets a foot in here. Borussia Dortmund do have a chance to counter here. Can he get on the end of this? Silvestre. And it's played in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Chelsea have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, super. It's Pato! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So now the difference is 3.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Raul.
time.
Now it's Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely part. Van Basten! Oh, good finish. And they are right back within touch.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we...
And that's that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was...
Yes. Come, come. Mhm.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Otto making good progress on the right-hand side. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yo, Davis, also, bro, I thought YouTube shadow banned me, man. Like, no one
And
has
it's
joined
Otto.
for a while now. I don't think they pushed my stream
Rijkaard.
up to shots.
Now it's Dembele. And the pass is intercepted. Darren Fletcher. Now it's Rooney. Rooney is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he thumps it clear.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Batistuta, always looking for that half a chance. Now it's Dembele. He's on it, can he get away? Tries from a long way out. And the counter is on. Otto.
Adriano now just one touch.
Mateus.
Chelsea really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Rafael Varane. And here's Rooney. Otto. Oh, it's just a little long. Schneider. Mateus. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Thinks about the shot. Serginho. And he's gone backward here. It's Schneider!
What the heck?
Crossbar comes to the rescue. Lofted it. Header!
Oh,
And it's a goal!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
First breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And he's having a shot!
Ah!
Oh, that's
Adriano,
close, and
wow.
that will be the last of it. It's half-time. A high-octane end to the first period, but there's still a single goal in it. Borussia Dortmund unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Down to business again.
Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't...
Decent chance!
Rubbish.
And there's a goal! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Borussia Dortmund restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Good ball.
Rooney! It's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Borussia Dortmund leading now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening.
And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, good effort! And it's been hooked away. Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. He's going for goal! Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And this is Del Piero. Baresi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Batistuta. And it's Batistuta. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Batistuta.
Chelsea really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's Totti! Forward it goes. Donadoni. And here's Dembele. Serginho. Schneider conjures time and space where few can. Pepe gets over and intercepts. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Totti. He's found the way through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's in a great position here. And that interception. And that's it. Borussia Dortmund have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So that's got things underway.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks quickly.
Hey!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Calm, composed, confident.
What
a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly.
You are going inside now, Rooney.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pass somewhat off target. Otto, great vision. That looks a good ball through. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lovely bit of skill. That's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Del Piero is standing over this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Del Piero!
Manchester United, they've got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful. Just a little more discipline is called for.
And it's been played through. Varane deals with that comfortably. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Not the most accurate pass. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Picks out, takes a shot! It's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho!
Thank you. That's your ball.
He's done very well to get to that.
Ronaldinho is offering a right smile there.
It's Gerrard!
Nice one.
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's Otto. Rooney is wide and looking to get onto this. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Gerrard, that's a sharp pass. Donatoni. Can he get on the end of this? Chance for a shot!
Ah, Adriano now.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Otto. Nicely weighted ball. Rooney finds himself offside.
If you want to quit.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Otto. And the referee says that is that for the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Borussia Dortmund are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Back on the way then.
Hey, mistake.
That has not gone well. Gerrard. Now it's Lopez. That looks a good ball through. He's in a great position here. Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Short changes him with that pass. Shoot!
Ah, thank God.
And that has fair
Play
fist.
the ball. Play it. Play
Clearly
it.
feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Tries to play it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Del Piero. Big chance!
Good ball, Joe. Hey.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aimed at the far side. Impressive job!
For this match was 70,000.
He will be livid with himself.
Adriano really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
What is this guy doing? What is this trash?
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13.
So we have movement on
Joshua
both
Kimmich.
benches.
Number 11. Gerrard. Coming on the field. Number
Some
27.
resolute defending there.
Sylvester.
Engages and
Number
forces him off the
17.
ball.
Schneider. Substitution in progress.
And he's found a way past.
Can't you
That
go for
is
me
good.
now?
Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Spread neatly. Pato has the space to scheme. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. That is some save from Khan! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Delivers with... Getting up there! Silvestre is flagged offside. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Pato. He's found a way through. Is there any support? He might not need
Playing
it.
total nonsense.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's quick to return it. Towering header! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
No do.
Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because...
Hey, wait.
And the shots!
How was this guy free there?
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 6.
And we have our very first corner.
Coming on to replace him is number 18, Raul.
Out for a throw. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's definitely not his best. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. David Villa going like a man possessed at the moment. He's picked his way through. The cross. Oh, great header! It's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Such a good gamble to take, and one that paid off very handsomely. Good job he trusted his instincts.
It's roll! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Substitution for Manchester United. El Hadj Diouf.
It's their second corner of the
Coming on
game.
field is number 9, Batistuta.
Defending of the desperate variety.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Pato is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Cristiano! Well
Offside.
taken goal.
Ah,
Marquinhos. And he's had it nicked away. Can he get it through? Oh, great chance!
why did
Good
you
play
read
by
that?
the keeper.
Listen, in those situations, he always...
And the referee brings it to a close. Borussia Dortmund looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. So off we go then. Del Piero, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game, and Del Piero! Oh, good-looking ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cruyff, nice-looking ball. That has been cut short.
This is the time you need that pace.
Otto, oh, there's a probing ball. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Looking for options for movement. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Donatoni, lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked it down, Piero! Alessandro Del Piero, another ice-cool goal! A finish right from the top draw! What a moment for the doubles! And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
United against Borussia Dortmund.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything.
Adriano.
He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Smartly reclaimed. Howson with the clearance. Now it's Messi. Odo. And it's Fletcher. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Looking for options for movement. Donatoni. Odo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Del Piero bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Borussia Dortmund are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Oh, that's well spotted. Darren Fletcher. Rooney. Rooney picks it up out wide. Getting up there! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Del Piero is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Darren Fletcher. And Donatoni. That is good alertness. Looking for a runner. Odo. Adriano. Never out of the action for very long. And the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And here's Del Piero. A
Good
header!
ball.
And a neat finish. They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
You are just tired.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Messi.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's a sharp pass. And the counter is on. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Casemiro. Darren Fletcher. It's a really well-measured ball. And this is Adriano. That's the end of the first 45. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Borussia Dortmund clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Borussia Dortmund sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21, Trossard.
Away we go
Coming
again.
on the field is number 9, Batistuta.
And it's Otto. Donatoni. And this is Adriano. There's a look and plays it forward. Kimmich. Varane cuts it out. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Otto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific effort! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to get it away. Ferdinand. Adriano needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Rooney. And this is Adriano. It's Adriano! Oh, he's done it! It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Why you quit now?